This is Supersonic War 15.
And Sean S. here.
I stated in multiple calls that I wasn't going to do a commentary on Halofan ever again, but after viewing this one-shot commentary from Halofan and what he was covering, it was my chance to also hit Conky Muller since he has been under my radar for quite some time now. Conky Muller is another individual that hosts a web show on YouTube and he talks about celebrities and other YouTubers. Conky Muller focuses on the slideshow commentary community, mostly known for doing commentaries. We are known as commentators, so today we're going to hit Halofan and Conky Muller.
Since we're going to be covering both Halofan hp00 and Conky Muller, this is going to be the first time I'm going to be switching out avatars, and the second time Sonic War will be switching out avatars. For Halofan hp00, I'll be using Gary from SpongeBob SquarePants, while for Conky Muller, I'll be using ModPie from MOPFIM.
And I'll be using Rainbow Dash for Halofan and Fluttershy for Conky Muller. Before we begin, I would like to say that Halofan disowned the video after Sean gave him some criticism. I think there's more to say on the matter given how Halofan's video doesn't give out a lot of substance to work with. Without further ado, let's get started. What the heck does OSC means?
Well, it means one-shot
commentaries! It took me a while to figure that out because of the length of the video, even though that's not the only factor since my one shot on Headhunters production was at the 7-minute mark. The OSC letters came off as something else. I think it would have been easier if you labeled it one shot on Conky Muller or something. Now, this is just a nitpick. You don't have to listen to the specific part. On to the video.
Hope, another commentator? Wow, I need a scoreboard for this.
Whoa, let's stop right here. Your video starts off with the target, not you. This is actually confusing to newcomers since you just threw them in here without specifying who you're covering or the topic at hand. And if you say it's a one-shot, that's a lazy excuse to not do so. This might have been acceptable back in 2011 through 2015 or whatever, don't quote me on this. But people nowadays give out details about the video themselves even if it is a one-shot.
I could have let this slide if you put the original video in the description of the video or let people know who you are in the video, but first off, you don't have a description in the video, and people would have to search around in Kung's channel to find the video. And second, you don't even let your audience know who you are, making people confused since now they'll think you're Conky Muller, at least to newcomers.
Now, as of this broadcast, she has only made 2 commentaries. Wow. And she need a cookie. I mean, come on, who cares? 2 commentaries.
So what you're basically saying, Kung, is that you want this person to rush out her commentaries and making it into a problem that she only made 2 commentaries so far. You have to think about why she would make only 2 commentaries. Like, what if she found commentary material but had nothing to say about it? What if she takes a long time to make these commentaries that she makes, or she scrapped the commentary that she did? But if she didn't scrap the commentaries or rushed out commentaries, then her commentaries would end up like my older commentaries back in the day, and Halofan's current and old commentaries.
Before this past February, she has only done live streams for the most part. Wow, that is lazy.
Why is it lazy to do live streams? You never gave out any examples as to why they are lazy to begin with. Is it because Blazing Hope is trying to avoid doing commentaries and only doing live streams just to get away from them? She just started doing commentaries, dude! Let her breathe!
Now, she uses some anime characters to help her out on her videos. Wow, that reminds me of someone else who does the exact same thing on YouTube. Supersonic War 15.
Okay, first off, so, Mong A. Kung, I think that's pronounced your name. Sorry if I mispronounced it. Listen, you said that she only made 2 commentaries. Man, that's lazy. Seriously? Dude, she's, that person that you made, she only made 2 commentaries. She only made 2 commentaries because she's a new commentator.
Halofan, just because she's new to the community, that doesn't automatically mean that she gets a free pass that she only made 2 commentaries so far. go back to my previous point that I pointed out in this video, because what if she found commentary material but had nothing to bounce off on? That would have been a good argument to make for why she would only make 2 of these.
So, yeah. And number 3, you said that live streams are lazy? Dude, I make live streams on my channel. Does that mean I'm lazy? No, that doesn't. I do live streams for the hell of it, because I want to.
That really doesn't counter Kung's little statement though. You're basically adding 2 cents into this and it actually doesn't really do much at the end of the day. You're saying that you yourself does live streams and it doesn't make you lazy while someone else thinks it's lazy. You're not really proving him wrong. In a sense, it feels like you're proving him right because of that statement alone.
And anime avatars. Okay, first off, avatars don't mean anything. You're nitpicking at best.
Yeah, I will agree with you, Halofan. It doesn't matter what avatar someone uses. In fact, Conky Muller did this plenty of times before when he got onto Dale Rockman for using an anime avatar he used, and me for using Gary, even though plenty of people have used avatars since the birth of the commentary community. Don't worry, I'll address this in my solo commentary on Kung's video on me.
That was a good point there, Halofan. Now let me kind of step in and put my points into this. Kung believes that since someone is using an anime picture, he will automatically think that they're ripping me off, but in reality, no. People in this community use anime characters as their avatars way before I joined this community. I don't get why Kung always wants to be biased and using me as a shield all the time, but I'll be discussing that in my next video. And that's the end of this video.
There is also the comment section that we need to debunk. Remember, Sonic Ward?
Dang it! Alright. Sean, you go first.
First there's...
Hey! Live streams are lazy ways to get views and subs. Also, it's Conky Muller. Say it right or leave me alone! Finally, she needs to make more commentaries if she wants to be taken seriously in a CC. That's why I made those remarks.
Kung, that's a dumb argument to make against why she needs to make more commentaries, and you still don't add on to why live streams are lazy. Like I said in my one-shot on Goku Ketchum, when you bring up a point, you need to expand on it, or people are not even going to take your word for it. Also, she needs to make more commentaries in order to be taken seriously. Yeah, because if they are putting quality over quantity, that means they are a joke in this community. So by that, you might as well say that Ryan should not take the time and rush in order to be taken as seriously as Batman. But if they put in a smooth presentation, he should be taken as seriously as the Adam West Batman, you know, Batman! Second comment from Halofan. Thanks for that. So, what did you think about my video?
Is that it? No comebacks? If you want to be a commentator, you'll have to participate in these debates, especially since you made a video on that said person. Look, I'm not saying you can't agree with them, but in the manner they were speaking from was in the form of a debate. So, you know, you gotta do something about that.
Third comment from Conky Muller.
There's no intro, and there's no conclusions either. It just looks unprofessional to me. All the other commentators will say the same thing about you.
Kung, I think you could have been more specific with this argument than just, you don't have an intro. Like, being more specific with saying that he didn't introduce the topic in question. And that argument that you did was so vague that during the production of this video, Supersonic Ward decided to talk to you personally to see what you were talking about, and you pretty much said what Supersonic Ward said in the video, and Supersonic Ward had me deleting that point from the video. But still, dude, that was so vague that I was almost going to make a point that was going to contradict myself. Fourth comment from a user named Meme Corpse.
Kung, dude, she really doesn't need to make more comms if she wants the CC to take her seriously. Aaron Tempest hasn't made many comms, but the CC still takes him seriously.
You completely read me in Sonic Ward's mind, Meme Corpse. Fifth comment from Conky Muller.
That doesn't make any sense. How would you describe all the other commentators then? Oh my god, Ellie, do you want everything to be explained to you like a child? Some of these are actually common sense. People have lives outside of YouTube, and I'm pretty sure that you know about my life since I made videos about it. I'm surprised you haven't thought about this for some reason. You have to sometimes think before you speak. Final thoughts. Halofan, I see you're trying to improve. I'm glad about that. And I would like to say sorry if I treated you wrong in the CanCom. It was wrong of me to do that. The points in this video could have been better, even if it was a one-shot. Ellie, Conky, Muller. Just know that I am not done with you yet. My final thoughts towards you will be on another video. That video will take some time, so be patient.
So, Supersonic War, do you want me to take the final thoughts stage?
Well, I mean, if you want to.
Alright, let's do this. First, Halofan hp00. Now, I'll give you this, Halofan. You did make a good point about the avatar choice in this particular video. But the thing is that there are plenty of things that you missed in this video to debunk. And even in the comments section of the video, like how sloppy his structuring is, how repetitive his videos are, to the point where in my solo commentary I have to debunk the points that he repeated in the same video and comment section, how he doesn't explain or show evidence, and him saying someone needs to get an intro like it's a requirement of some kind. And bear in mind, guys, this is one of the things that I had a problem with in my older videos where my points were so weak and basic that it might as well be a text commentary along with sloppy editing, lack of script, contradicting myself, and bad placements of skip screens and avatar pictures. Adding on to that, a bunch of intros that I made that are in poor sync with the music that is used, which is currently the problems with Halofan right now. Some people that would recently commentate on him have been harsh on him and saying that he should quit commentaries because he has not improved since 2015. Although, as commentators like Ryan said, you shouldn't be telling people to quit commentaries, you should just tell people how to improve. But however, I know why he has been on these issues for quite a while, and that's because of what I did back in those days, especially before I went on my 9-month hiatus from YouTube. But when I came back to making videos during all of those 9 months, I let the criticism sink in and decided to give a little more variety on my channel, and using a new avatar to start off fresh. While sure, it started off rough with 3 commentaries which I disowned and a review that I don't know why has a bunch of dislikes in the first place, I decided to do other things besides commentaries for a few months until March, when after all these years of struggling through videos that people say didn't have substance, I was now fully able to analyze videos, movies, video games, and TV shows freely and flawlessly. Maybe because I watched other reviewers and commentators in those extra months to help me analyze media better. And when I finally started to slow down on the constant rush commentaries, I experimented a lot more things with my editing software like effects and fading in and out, speeding things up, making skip screens, and using a green screen effect, especially to make degrees. So my best tips for a Halofan would be this. There should be more quality over quantity in your videos rather than doing this quantity over quality thing where instead of having the final product be a mess and not making sure the intro syncs in with the music or having skip screens completely random, there's attention to detail in everything to make the flow smoother, and the intro would be more in sync with the music. And also, the skip screens would be more simple, like what Supersonic Word does with his skip screens. Watch a lot of YouTubers for inspiration, that way you'll be able to analyze things better like what I did with Conky Muller in this same video, and I think you should check over the video to see if there's any problems with the placements of the avatar or skip screens, and if the audio has any issues. Take these tips into consideration, and I think you'll be at the same level that I'm at right now. While Conky Muller, on the other hand, I've yet to do a commentary on him, but from what I've seen from a little bit of this video Halofan did a one-shot on, a little bit of his video on Dale Rockman, and the entirety of his video about me, the videos that he makes for his show he does is a structured mess. Not presentation mess with the audio and stuff shown on screen. Trust me, I've seen worse presentations than this. No, in terms of the structure of his videos, I'm talking about how they are built. In every video he makes that I've seen, all he does in his videos for his weekly night update show is repeat himself, say things that he doesn't expand on or explain, and adds in unimportant filler just to finish the video and upload them, which really shows a case of quantity over quality on your part, Kung. So my best tips for Conky Muller is to explain your arguments when you say them in the first place, show evidence in your videos, don't repeat yourself that much when going into a video. If you don't have much to say about the one person, then you don't have to make it on just one topic. In fact, you could talk about multiple topics in the video, because you do treat this as a talk show. Understand why people don't constantly rush out commentaries or so. It's because if they rushed it out, it would be a mess like Food Fight or 12-Ounce Mouse, and if they put effort to make the presentation flow like the ocean, and it ends up like the video equivalent of the Pixar films, and The Thief and the Cobbler. And finally, focus on the videos themselves and not what avatar they use or if they have an intro, because those are nitpicks and small things at best.
Dang, Sean, that's a lot!
Yeah, I know, but hey, I just wanted to let that all out real quick. And besides, a lot of other commentators are known for their long final thoughts as well.
That's understandable. So, are you still going to make that video on Kung?
Oh yeah, man. Although there will be extra points against his brother in the video I'll be covering. This is Sean S, and I am signing out, and boy, I have a lot of videos I'm going to work on and finish.
And this is Supersonic War 15 saying? Keep running!